Okay. So I had a tantrum today. All right. So when I open this book, this is the title. Can you see that? During the tantrum. So I was like, you know what? Regardless of how I feel, I know I can always go to God. Anytime I'm frustrated, anytime I'm upset, anytime I just need to experience the presence of God, which is all the time. But you know, sometimes, like times like this, it's just, I feel like it's a little bit more than others. All the time though, that's all the time. But when I'm feeling like this, I need a word from the Lord, because I'm real flustered and real frustrated. So in times like this, I need a word from the Lord. Okay. So during the tantrum, I wanted to read this out loud because maybe it can help somebody else. Forgive me if I get a little nervous and stumble on my words. Don't say everything correctly, but I'm going to try to correct myself if I don't. So chapter 29, during the tantrum. I'll be with you in the tantrum. You'll experience days when you think you heard from me, haven't heard from me, think you missed a moment of direction, find it hard to follow my direction, feel like I am distant, feel like my ways feel cruel, and feel like my thoughts make no sense. You will throw a temper tantrum, and this is no surprise to me, so do not be ashamed of your childlike behaviors even as an adult. You are not expected to be composed at all times. I say in my word, blessed are those who have not seen and believe. You fall into this category, and as such, you are blessed in what feels unknown. You are blessed in your tantrum. The only reason you are having a tantrum is because you stepped out in the faith in the first place to know something deeper about me than what you've seen before. Give yourself grace as I give to you. I'm with you in a tantrum. A tantrum is simply an emotional outburst. And you are your emotions. Oh, and you are not your emotions. Forgive me. Sometimes the weight of what you feel like can cause you to have a tantrum because you cannot put it into words. The gravity of your emotions. In these moments, you are in good hands. So when I tell you today, it was just like, why can't you express yourself? And I was just like, I just don't know how to explain it. Like, I do not know how to put into these words all of these feelings that I'm experiencing. I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm frustrated. All I can do is throw a tantrum. That's what I did earlier. I want you to become aware of what the tantrum reveals. There's always deeper meaning and revelation to an experience than what most people see. Be courageous in the fear of your tantrum to ask me what is truly happening to you. Every time you take action, something is exposed because of those actions. A tantrum results in physical distress. What can cause you to act out emotionally? I'm revealing to you your immaturity to me. I am constantly revealing your immaturity or lack of immaturity in me with each passing life experience. These moments reveal our closeness or what comes in between us. Every experience, good or bad, exposes your maturity or your immaturity in me. When I expose it to you, it is not for you to feel guilty because I am not ashamed of your response. I expose your immaturity in me through situations to grow and develop you. With full trust in me, you will be able to walk through the worst things you can imagine, untouched. I'm sure you're thinking, how will that ever be possible? It is not something you can do on your own. It involves a level of awareness that you free fall into. It is an atmosphere that you reside in. You trust that whatever comes your way, that I'm in control. I have the final say and you are in good hands. I only reveal these things to you so you can become stronger in me. When you become stronger in me, every obstacle that used to weigh you down falls beneath your feet. It has no power over you because you don't rely on your abilities to navigate this situation. Rely on my temper tantrum exposes your lack of faith. I do this intentionally to teach you something and to place you in a state of rest. What's unknown is becoming known. I do this intentionally to place you. I do this intentionally to teach you something and to place you in a state of rest. What's unknown is becoming unknown. And it's crazy because after I express my emotions in a way and I'm feeling some type of way about some things, I feel like at peace. Like I feel at peace about whatever it is that I just expressed. Like right now I feel at peace. And in my tantrum, what do I believe I was taught? I guess that's something I'm gonna have to really sit and think about. I do want to say though, this video is not to glorify tantrums, because obviously, as I just read in the book, that tantrums reveals your lack of faith in God. So if I'm feeling these ways and behaving in these ways and being upset in this way, it is exposing my lack of faith in God. It sucks because I feel like, or at least I think that I love God and I have faith in God and I believe in God to do whatever it is in my life, whether it's to sustain me, sustain my family, to, you know, take care of us, to protect us, to provide for us, to, I don't know, to just allow us to keep living each and every day, to make sure we're fed. Like, I believe I rely on God for all these things and more, right? And then I get to points like this and it's like, dang, like, what is going on? How can I fix this? And I think after that I get so hyper focused and tired on the fixation of trying to fix something. I think I said tired, but I get so hyper fixated and focused. I don't know. I get so hyper fixated and focused on trying to do better that I get burnt out so quick. Like I'm trying to prove a point. And I believe that's a problem. Like I keep trying to prove points to people and things and even to God. Like I'm trying to prove a point, like, Lord, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be like the best daughter in Christ. I'm gonna be faithful, I'm gonna be obedient. And I do the same thing when it comes to, you know, this workout journey and trying to get my body back from having kids. Like trying to, you know, maintain my body. And it's like I hyperfixate on the point and trying not to get back to a point where I get so burnt out from just, I guess, the thought about it or overthinking it or trying to overdo it, instead of just asking God for assistance and allowing Him to show me the way and lead me in how to, like, the best way to do these things without getting tired, without getting burnt out. And that's just relying on Him for help. Because I get to this point every time the same way in my relationship. And then I'm trying to please all these things. I'm trying to please all of them, instead of just pleasing God and allow Him to fill every cup. Like, I really don't know where to go from this point. Like, I know I have to pray and I know I have to surrender. But it's like, I don't even want to get hyper-fixated on that. That's going to be my word, hyper-fixated. I don't even want to be so consumed with that I'm not doing the actual work. Like, I really want to truly know what it means to, like, take it one day at a time. Like, read my word today. Get what I'm going to get from my word today. Be the best I can be today. I live so much in the future that I don't make the best of, like, the moments that I have right now. And that, it frustrates me. And it frustrates me when I let other people down. That frustrates me when I let myself down. And it frustrates me when I let God down. Because I know I'm better than that.